Hi, I'm Brian.
I'm Barbara.
I'm Mark, and we're the Peninsulators.
Hi, I'm Nina. I'm Hillary.
I'm Elizabeth.
And we're Spontaneous Combustion!
We have a great joint show for you tonight, the Peninsulators and Spontaneous Combustion. So we are live. It's March 16th, 2014, and we are live on local TV in the Palo Alto area, and we are also live online. It's cityofif.com/improv. That's cityofif.com/improv. So like all our shows, tonight is completely improvised, and it's based on suggestions that you submit on our online forum. So if you log into chat there, you can chat with other fellow audience members, and you can also chat with our audience host, Basil, who's right here in the studio with us. Hey, Basil.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, so we have some audience out there?
Absolutely.
All right. So, Hillary, why don't we get started?
All right. So, Basil, may I get a suggestion of a place where a family might go on a vacation?
Well, Dexter gives us the lost city of Atlantis.
Oh, the lost city of Atlantis. Great call, Dexter. Thank you. So, my family and I decided to take quite an adventure and go to Atlantis 2 years ago. And here's the slideshows from that trip. Click. This is us as we first arrived under the sea. As you can see, I'm the one in the middle. I'm trying to stay at the bottom of the ocean, but my older sister Amy has to push me down. Next to me is my mother, who was watching the entire thing. Click. It was quite an interesting experience. I mean, going to a lost city of Atlantis. Click. This is where Amy was on the ground because one of the pirates who lived in Atlantis snuck up behind her and knocked her over. My mother, in her calm and cool collectedness, decided to pray about the event. Click. My mother always prayed about everything, hoping to get us out of all these situations. Click. This is where we got out of the situation. I had agreed to go on a date with a pirate, and my mother is cradling Amy because she's safe. And here on the other end is a wise old monk who had given my mother some advice. Click. It was an amazing thing when we got out. We always like to be together in situations like this. Click. But as you can see, my mother left us. It was quite terrible. Somehow I managed to escape the clutches of the pirate who held me captive, and my sister fell madly in love with a monk and wanted to stay in Atlantis and marry him. Click. We were all very happy that she had found love. She had been looking for quite a long time. Click. But alas, it was time to go. My sister cried as she had to leave him, and I said goodbye to Atlantis. The pirate was very, very impressed that the monk had scored such a hot babe as my sister. Click. We all didn't know what to do, but we knew it was time to go. We had said our goodbyes. Click. And here, my sister and I are on land again. As you can see, Amy is still dreaming to this day of her love, the monk. Click.
Basil, I feel like I need advice. I just need advice on everything that has to do with life.
I know, Barbara.
Has somebody made some suggestions on something I might need advice on?
Yeah, Sue tells us that you need advice on your mother-in-law.
Oh, that's really true. I do need advice on my mother-in-law.
Good luck.
Thanks. Fortunately, this wonderful panel has been gathered together to give me advice on Mrs. Smitherin, my mother-in-law. Would you introduce yourselves?
Yes, I am Dr. Elizabeth Marconi, and I have a master's in family counseling.
Oh, excellent.
I'm Sandy Sims, and I've been a mother-in-law many, many, many times.
Oh, you certainly can help me.
And I am Gloria Rockwell.
Okay, hi, Gloria. Well, my mother-in-law, I mean, she didn't like me even before the wedding. I was a little pregnant, but it was her son. Well, anyway, she's never liked me. How can I ingratiate myself with Mama Smithereen?
Well, I think it would be helpful if you could find something, an activity the two of you can do together without your son, and see if you can find some common ground. And then emphasize to her that you both love your son, and your son's happiness is really the most important thing.
Yes.
I think the best way to ingratiate yourself with your mother-in-law is to stay out of the picture. Don't go near her. Have nothing to do with her.
Yeah? Okay.
Works for me.
For all the women in the family Smitherin, the sacrifice of the eldest son is but the beginning of
The eldest son is my husband.
the eldest son, your eldest son.
Oh. Well, let's think more about hobbies and things we could do together. Like she often invites me over to dinner and the whole family, and when we sit down at the table, what things could I say? What could I bring?
Well, you can compliment her on her cooking. I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
Yes, she does.
And you could call her beforehand and ask if she needs anything. That way you won't bring anything that maybe would be offensive.
Yes. Yes, and
I suggest you bring a ticket for her to take a vacation. She would appreciate it, and it would get to your goal.
that's I actually like that.
Traditionally, the sacrifice of a lamb in many religious circles is the beginning
It's
of
bleeding.
righteousness.
It's bleeding there. Maybe you could.
Oh.
Well, I just would like to know one more thing, and you're such a wonderful panel. Is there any magic words I could say to my mother-in-law? Just say the right thing so that she appreciates that my husband and I have a lovely family, and we want her to be a part of it, not too close, but at a distance we want her to be a part of it.
I would say to her,
Yes.
thank you for giving birth to your son and raising him to be such a wonderful person, because my happiness would not be without him, therefore without you.
Like that. Yes.
I would say to her, we've decided, our family has decided to give you all our stock options. I think that would make her very happy.
That's our whole savings.
Worked for me.
We bring to you our only son. We bring him whole as only one. We bring him and give him to you, so you can cleave him into two.
Thank you for that excellent advice.
All right, next we're looking for a relationship.
Yes, Mark. We have Eileen, which gives us lawyer and defendant.
Lawyer and defendant. Thank you, Eileen. Great suggestion.
Well, John, and thank you so much for representing me in court today.
Well, it's my pleasure, but just to make sure you keep the outbursts to a minimum.
Oh, I will try. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm always on my best behavior when it comes to a judge and jury.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a little worried about the way that you've gone through your attorneys like this before. I mean, you never explained to me exactly what happened to your previous ones.
Oh, my previous attorneys.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, I'm just sort of, coming up to speed on this case right now and just looking at, what you're charged with and so on, and, it's pretty ugly.
Yes.
So,
Yes, I believe that I was charged with murder.
Murder, yes.
Yes. And
You'll remember that.
well, of course I remember it. I mean, I've only killed 4
Okay, now
husbands.
so here's a good point.
Uh-huh.
Don't say killed. Don't say that you've killed, because we are pleading not guilty. Remember?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
of course. So remind me what it is I am supposed to say again.
So you just need to act real innocent, okay? And just don't go in your kind of
Oh.
rage-filled temper that I see in all these notes here.
Oh.
All right?
Okay.
Just act innocent. Okay, now we're about to talk to the judge. He's coming in now.
Oh, okay.
So all right, you all set?
I
You ready?
think so. Okay, I will.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Your Honor, my client has something to say.
What is it?
So I just want to say, excuse me for a second.
What are you doing there?
Well, you said to act innocent. I mean, I need something to calm me down.
All right, go ahead.
So I just want to say that, after talking to my lawyer, he said not to tell you that I killed my 4 husbands, so I didn't do it.
What
how
my
was that?
client
Was that
what my
okay? I mean,
client
was
meant
that-
to say was that she's completely innocent. We're pleading not guilty, Your Honor.
Was that okay? I mean, you said to be innocent. Was that okay? What I was doing?
No, that wasn't okay.
What do you mean that wasn't okay? That's what every one of my previous lawyers have said. That wasn't okay.
Oh,
You told me to
the
be
judge is
innocent.
right there.
Judge, he told me to be
No,
innocent.
Your
I
Honor.
was innocent, and now he's angry at me.
Your
You're
Honor,
just like the
what can
rest
I
of
do?
those lawyers. I mean, you say be innocent, I'm innocent, and then you say it's not okay.
Counselor?
Your Honor, I think we throw ourselves on the mercy of the court.
Wise. For our next scene, may we have an everyday activity.
Well, Fritz gives us raking leaves.
Raking leaves. Thank you.
Well, I'm Neil Patrick, and we're here at the leaf raking competition, the World Championship.
And I'm Allison Agar, and yes, we are here at the competition.
This is so exciting, Allison, to be here. We have an outstanding competitor right here. Her name is Glenda. You know her as the Fiery Raker.
Oh yes, she's been successful many times out of the raking competition.
Yeah.
4 times she triumphed, and once she came in second.
All right, so let's see Glenda work her magic.
Oh, look
She's
at
going for the
that.
rake. Oh, whoa, what's she selecting there? I can't really see.
She's got the avarice lake.
Oh, the avarice. Oh, that's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the first time it's been allowed.
Oh, let's take a look at this. Let's see how the avarice goes.
Well, she's been practicing with it, and she has an advantage because other people thought it wasn't going to be allowed. So
Yeah, look at her, how she gets her whole hips into that one swing. Yeah, look at that.
And you know, today
Moving.
she's raking for her younger brother. Her younger brother is in a coma in the hospital.
That's
And-
right, tragic tale.
Yes. And she said that today's raking is in honor of her brother.
Yeah, you can see it on her face. You can see it on her face. She can hardly hold that rake. She's crying so much. Oh,
Yes.
oh, look at that.
Oh, she's going
Oh,
down.
she's just collapsing under the strain. Oh, we've never seen Glenda do this
No,
before.
I haven't
It's
either.
just been too much for her.
Oh,
Oh, the leaves are piled.
I-
The leaves, she's trying to just hold the leaves with her hands now. It's like she's thinking of the leaves as the temporary nature of human existence.
oh, she is.
Oh.
I think they're speaking to her.
Oh, she's
it
just
looks
putting
like
them on her
she hears
face
her
now.
brother's voice. Yes.
Oh. Oh, she's communing with the leaves. Well, I've never seen this on a raking competition. And it'll certainly lose her points, but I
But
think
look at
we've
the
all...
way she's coming back.
Oh.
She's coming back.
Oh,
She's got
Look at
it. She's turning it over.
she's turned over. Oh, she's gotten the leaves by hand. She's actually doing the by hand rake. We've never seen that before.
No, it's
Oh.
amazing.
Oh, and look at that. Oh, can she get this one?
I'm
The
thrilled
one.
for
Oh,
her.
how look, they're sticking together just from her tears. That's it. That's it. That's the this was all a strategy. Oh my God.
She's
Their
going to
tears.
turn the rake into a snowman.
Yes, look at that. Look at that. And let's see, does she make it? She's in record time. In record time, 9.8 seconds. Yes,
Yes,
she
she
makes
did
it. Oh, amazing.
Gloria.
You are here to see raking history. Raking history, ladies and gentlemen. Raking history.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
We're so happy to be here.
Hello, Basil.
Hi, Nina.
May we have an important event in somebody's life?
Well, Patty gives us Sweet 16.
Patty, Sweet 16. Thank you, Patty.
Gloria, 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 just look. We've got the whole front room set up for your Sweet 16 party.
Thank you, thank you. Oh,
Yes.
Dad, you planned this better than Mom ever could have.
Honey.
I mean, look at the blue streamers and the blue tablecloths and the blue wine glasses. Daddy, do we get to have wine?
Your mother would... Sure, why not?
Thank you. Why not? Daddy, you made a pun. Here, I'm gonna practice my toast. Oh, this is for real.
Yes, this is for real. And
What's wrong,
This-
Dad?
she would have been so proud to see our little girl make it to 16 years. I look at you and I see her.
But Dad, she made you unhappy. And I don't want you to look at me and be unhappy.
It only looked like we were unhappy, sweetie. We really were happy. It's just that we showed it in unhappy ways.
There's a lot of broken glass from those years.
And in your mom's memory,
All right, next we are looking for an occupation.
Well, Fred gives us film editor.
Film editor, great. So I'm going to play a film editor at a film editors convention, and they just happen to have a speed dating set up there. So I'm going to go to speed dating with other people in this convention.
So I understand you edit film.
Well, yeah, don't you?
No, I perform on film.
Oh.
But you could edit me anytime, honey. I'd be very, very happy to be edited by you,
Yeah.
if you'd like.
Oh, thanks. I'm looking for someone a little more photogenic.
So it's the editor. You know, the editor has the master power over the film, you know? Screw the writers, screw the directors, screw the actors. They have nothing to do with it. It's the editor that puts the story together. You know what I mean?
What?
You agree, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm just
yeah.
saying I like.
What?
Well,
In the blink of an eye.
well,
In the blink of an eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Okay.
we're out of time here.
Oh.
all right,
Yeah?
we've got you on camera.
What?
You were talking to Sweet Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna need to talk to you further about what Sweet Alice talked to you.
Look, I don't know her. Don't want to know her. Don't really want to know you either.
You want to talk to my Oscar?
Oh.
I mean, this is like my 5th Oscar that I've gotten for movies, but you know, I think you're cute, so you can actually touch it if you want.
Well, that's nice of you. I mean, it's very impressive.
Yeah, 5. 5 Oscars. If you dated me, you could get an Oscar too.
Thanks, I'm looking for someone that I could actually connect with.
What, you can't connect with me?
I think you're connected to your Oscars a little too much.
That's right.
You could be the one for me. If we connect, we could go far. Please consider my affection for you. I would be true blue.
I say yes.
You say yes, that was my guess. I'm so glad I came to this convention. I'll give you my phone number.
All right.
I'm on the cutting room floor.
All right, Basil, for the last part of our show, we'd like to have an object, please.
Well, Sue gives us a stick of dynamite.
Stick of dynamite.
Yes.
That's different. We
Uh-huh.
haven't had that one in the past. Sue, thank you very much for your suggestion of stick of dynamite. At this time, we've wrapped up the short form portion of our show. We're going to now transition to the final portion of our show, which is long form. And the remainder of the show is going to be involved in the scene that is going to be inspired by Sue's suggestion of stick of dynamite.
Yes.
So, Peninsulators, spontaneous combustion. Stick of dynamite.
My daddy had a farm in Oklahoma. It was a real nice farm. We had sheep and goats, and we shored the sheep, and the goats made milk, and we had chickens that laid eggs. But then a real mean man came into town, Black-Eyed Pete. And Black-Eyed Pete and my daddy, they had some stuff way back when, and I don't know what it is. But Black-Eyed Pete, he took a stick of dynamite to my daddy's barn, and everything went horribly, horribly wrong. Black-Eyed Pete left town, and my daddy's been waiting for him to come back ever since.
I've been waiting for a long, long, long time for this moment. You see, I'm really tired of this place. This old mental hospital where I live. They don't know it, but in about 5 minutes, the whole place is gonna go boom and blow up into smoke.
We were a happy family. But it all changed that night. I was only a kid. And my sister, she was 4, I was 7. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just playing out in the back with the garage, and we discovered these little, we thought they were firecrackers. And I'd seen firecrackers before, and if you lit them, then they would do a little bang, and it was exciting. And so I gave one to her, and I told her to do it. That was 20 years ago, and I still remember it. years ago, and my parents are still wondering what Cindy would have been like if she'd survived.
Well, I saved all his love letters. Oh, I loved him. Of course I did. And he wrote me beautiful love letters. And then one day I opened up the drawer where I keep all his love letters, and he had redacted. He had redacted all the I love yous. He had redacted my name. He had redacted his name. All of my love letters were suddenly redacted. And I asked him, and that's when Billy told me. Billy told me that he loved my sister Samantha more than he loved me. Now, how could that be? And they'd been doing this carnival act together where she was swinging and she had this lit, whatever you call it, of dynamite in her teeth, and tube of dynamite, and they would light it, and then they would dance, and they would throw her around, and they always just escaped it in time so that she didn't blow up. So that's why I cut off the edge. But it didn't work. It didn't work. She spit it out in time. He redacted me.
Well, I'm really excited. It's the first time that I've ever been to the Nobel Prize Committee meeting, and I am so excited. It's really amazing that they've got a party planner from the United States making the party for the Nobel Prizes. It was a last-minute gig, and there's nothing I like better than a party. And so here I am in Sweden making a party. I'm going to practice my Swedish accent. How does it sound to you?
So Samantha, I think the act is great.
Me too, Billy.
And I think we're great
Great,
together
I
in lots of
know.
ways. But Margot is kind of raising a fuss, you know. She found all the love letters where I cut out the I love yous, cut out her name, and I know she's your sister, but
I know.
we got to do something to handle her, you know.
You know, I've never been really good at handling her. That's one of the reasons why I ran off with you to do our act. I guess I could talk to her.
Yeah, just
I could go home and talk to
just
her.
I want her to just quietly accept the divorce. I want her to just go off on her own. You know, we don't need to make any trouble. We don't need to you know, have her raise any fuss here. But just talk to her, all right?
So you want me to get her to sign the divorce papers?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Dolly, do you want some wine?
Oh, of course. Yes, of course.
He just redacted me, Dolly.
He what?
He redacted me. He took all the love letters he'd written, and he redacted them.
He redacted them?
I mean, it's crazy, because he redacted, you know, where he said a rose by any other name. And you know where Google used to search that, and they would send me all of these rose advertisements? Not even Google finds the rose anymore. I'm completely redacted from his life. Dolly, you have to help me. We've been sisters for a long time, and we like each other, and we don't like her.
I know.
What are we gonna do, Dolly? I've got to get him back.
Well, I do have an idea, Margot. But, well, you know, I've always kind of been the unscrupulous, uncaring sister, so.
You have had your
Yeah.
evil streak, and I've always loved that about you.
Well, I mean, she still is my sister, but I do like you a lot more. So, okay, so
Yes,
they're in that act together, right?
with the
In that-
dynamite in
the
her
dynamite?
teeth. Whatever that thing is called, yes. Stick.
Okay.
Stick.
So, what if
Yes.
we mess with the dynamite
Yes.
and give her a defected stick and redact her?
God, I would love to redact her.
Pick up, Margot. Pick up. Pick up. You're there.
I'm here.
Margot?
I'm here.
It's Samantha.
I
No,
know.
you don't hang up.
I've got you on a special ring.
Oh, well, I bet it's the Wicked Witch of the West, isn't it?
It's a little worse than that.
Okay, you know what? I don't want to fight. I want to come see you, okay?
You want to come see me?
Yes. Can I come over to your place? Please?
Sure.
We have to talk. We have
Yeah,
to talk
sure.
about this.
Yeah,
Yes?
sure. Come over and talk.
Can I come now?
Well, I mean, are you free? You're not in bed with anyone?
No, not
Like
at the moment.
my husband?
He's not really your husband anymore. Margot, let's just do this in
Whoa,
person,
whoa, whoa,
okay?
whoa, 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 whoa. He's not really my husband anymore?
He has filed for divorce and you have the papers.
I have not signed them.
I know. But why would you want to be married to someone who doesn't want to be married to you?
You know, I cannot be redacted that easily.
Margot, nobody's trying to redact you. Everyone's just trying to move on. Don't you want to move on?
No. I do not want to move on.
So I'm coming over though, right?
Sure.
I'm
Come
coming
on.
now.
Come on over.
Fine. I'll see you soon, okay? In about an hour.
Oh, goody.
Bye.
Nobody just redacts me. It's not the way life goes. You don't just redact Margot whenever you want to redact Margot. She'll see. She'll see. Why don't you just use your key? I know he gave you one.
I didn't think it would be appropriate.
I don't think your sleeping with my husband is appropriate, but come on in. Open the door yourself. You look good. I've lost a little weight. Something about being redacted always causes me to lose my appetite.
Margot, sign the papers. I mean, I know you're unhappy and you want to be happy, but don't you want me to be happy too?
Actually, I don't. It's a thought, but it's not the thought that I'm having right now.
You always liked Dolly better.
I've always liked Dolly better. And you know what? I think my husband likes Dolly better than you.
What are you talking about?
You're just a little frill with dynamite in your teeth.
Our act is a well-oiled machine and we have chemistry. We are meant to be together.
You are meant to swing from trapezes with dynamite in your teeth.
Yes, and Billy holding my hands. It's a joint act.
And then when he lets go,
He doesn't let go.
Yet. If I can be redacted, why don't you think you could be redacted?
Margot, we're all going to be redacted one day. We're all going to be 6 feet under. I mean, why waste time on this stuff? And you know what? Maybe if you had shown me a little more love and compassion, you know, like what you showed Dolly, I wouldn't have wanted to run away and into the arms of your husband. Well, you ever thought of that?
Well, I thought when you ran away, you would go away, not into the arms of my husband. You know, away is the other way.
They were
Away.
very strong arms.
Away.
And when they held me, it felt good. I'm sorry. Please, please sign the papers.
I think I'd like to come see the act.
Okay.
Just to see how you and my husband are doing.
Well, I'll leave a ticket for you at the door at Will Call tomorrow night.
And a ticket for Dolly, too. I think we'd both like to come.
All right. And you'll bring the papers?
We'll see.
I'd like to be in the circus too.
You would, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Stand up, turn around here. Mhm. So what have you done?
I've done tightrope.
All right.
I've done elephant riding. I've done juggling.
You ever done the trapeze?
Of course.
Uh-huh. Well,
Watch this, it's just like the trapeze.
you look pretty good. You look pretty good. So, you know my act. So,
Your act,
yes. The Flying Dynamite.
the flying dynamite.
It's a big hit. I came up with it myself. Well, you know, I've got a partner
Uh-huh.
who's, you know, she's adequate, but you never know when she might get sick. People
Oh,
have accidents, you never know. So it's always good to sort of have a spare in mind, you know what I mean?
I do. My name's Joy.
Joy, Joy,
Yeah.
that's a nice name. That's a beautiful name, Joy. That's a beautiful name.
I might be in the circus. I might be in the circus. I might be in the circus.
Well, joy to the world. I understand you have an understudy.
I do. She's new. She's quite talented. I don't think, we'll be needing her that much because, I go on every night. But, Dolly, I'm so glad you could come.
Oh, yes, of course. It's
Yes.
been such a while since I've seen you.
I know.
So, the circus and
Yes.
dynamite.
It's starting in just a few minutes, so I'm going to have to go backstage. But yes, we have a stick of dynamite in the act. There's trapeze. And, I think you're going to really enjoy it.
Can you show me around just a little? I mean, I'd love to see where everything is kept.
Oh, sure. Come on backstage.
Okay.
You want to,
great.
Margot, are you okay here? You want to
Yeah,
get yourself a drink. Tell them it's on me.
I'd like to see some of the circus animals.
Oh,
Isn't there, there's a little dog, isn't there?
yeah, we'll bring them all out for you.
Come on, but they would just go across the stage for me. And then there's an elephant. Isn't there an elephant? And there's giraffes. I love the giraffes. And there's penguins. This is the part of the circus I really love. Little tuxedo penguins. Barnaby. Barnaby,
Yes.
you know what he's done?
Yes.
She doesn't understand.
No.
My sister's... She doesn't understand why he's already lining up Joy.
No, she doesn't.
not the first time, is it?
Of course not. It's not the first time. We both know that.
We've got a graveyard full of his paramours. And this one's gonna be my sister. They all think they're gonna marry him. Of course, I never signed the papers.
Well, everybody knows you win some, you lose some in this life.
I guess. I got another sister, so it's not so bad.
Well, you seem a little sad. I'm surprised. You've never been sad before.
Well, he's never, a relative before.
No, but you did it with a plum. It was a human being before every time. A human being and a woman. You're a woman. You were doing it to women. That's bad.
Yeah. But this one is a related woman.
That's worse.
So this time, tonight, I really want to make this special. I want there to go out with a bang. You know what I mean? To really excite them like we've never done it before.
Yes, but my sisters are here. I told you that, right?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
I
Yeah.
mean, they'll-
What a coincidence.
Something big would really impress them.
Yeah, yeah. So
And then maybe they'll see how good we are together, and Margot will sign the papers.
right.
Finally.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, totally. So here's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, when you point where you kind of spit out the stick of dynamite.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm thinking maybe we should hold it. You should hold it a little bit longer until I do a turn and a flip,
Okay.
and then spit it out in the air.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, so you're
It's-
gonna do
I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We'll time it just right.
All right, because I don't want the wick going down too low.
Oh no problem. No problem.
We've never had a problem before, so
Safety
I trust
first.
you.
Safety
I trust
first.
you.
Yeah, of course. We're a team.
So
We're a team.
right, yes, we're
Yeah.
So after you flip,
So I'm your understudy. Can you give me some advice?
after he flips and turns, right, Billy? If you're not going to need to go on, but if you do, that's when you'll release the dynamite into the air.
And what other advice? What other advice do you have for theater, for circuses? Help me.
You need to engage with the audience. I mean, you're doing something that they only wish they could do in their wildest dreams. You need to engage with the audience.
Billy, thank you for taking my call.
Yeah.
Everything's been arranged. I dealt with the dynamite just like I said I would.
All right.
Soon she'll be gone.
All right.
And you really need to engage with your partner. The audience really wants to see the love in both of your eyes and the passion. That's what makes the act so great. Here, have some powder.
Can I practice with you?
Let's go practice.
Dolly, I'm
Oh, hi.
Dolly, I'm having second thoughts.
Well,
It is our sister. I mean, we've done in a lot of women, but this is our sister.
Okay. Okay, but
I don't like her. I've never liked her. Well, I did like her briefly, but it's our sister.
I know, but remember, he redacted you.
Okay, I don't like being redacted.
I know you don't like being redacted
That it really makes me really angry to get redacted.
Your
Redacting
redacting-
really pisses me off.
Your feeling towards being redacted is much, much stronger than your love for your sister. You remember that.
You can't just go around
remember that.
redacting people.
No.
No.
No, you cannot redact people.
Not after a 15-year marriage. You just can't redact them.
Now come here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, she's our sister, and yes, you can be redacted. But you know that he's got that little understudy in the wings, right? And just think, would our sister be in a better place as a result of being redacted? So that
no,
she
she could
doesn't
never
have to
have-
deal with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flying dynamite.
Oh God, it's gonna start. I don't think I can go through with it.
Do you trust me?
Trust you!
Do you depend your life on me?
I do, Billy.
Yes, yes. Look at me like that. Now, the spin. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. Please, stay in your seats.
Dolly,
What, Margot?
she's worse than redacted. There's this little, oh God. They're putting her in the ambulance. We should go to the hospital, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Oh. I don't think she's gonna have any teeth.
she'll never be able to hold another stick of dynamite.
Well, that's a good thing. But she was, or is, our toothless sister.
Yes.
You're such a strong woman, Dolly. You can do things that I could never do.
Can you say your name?
Samantha.
Oh, good. Here, Samantha. Put that down. 59 over 125, 75 over 36, 84 over 22, 91 over 64, 85 over 73.
Is it bad?
It's just a bunch of numbers. Don't worry.
Has Billy been to see me yet?
No, he hasn't. I heard about the event that took you here. If I hadn't been on duty, I would have been at your show. Everybody says how good it is.
Thank you.
And we've got the best lower teeth surgery surgeon in the whole world. You'll be able to get your teeth back. We'll have a plastic surgeon. Your life will be better.
I'll never do the trapeze again.
I think that's right. I think you should never do the trapeze again.
What'll I do?
Well, what do you love?
I love the trapeze. And I love Billy. Are you
So-
sure he hasn't been to see me?
I'm very sure he hasn't been here to see me. It's very unorthodox, but I'm going to sit on your bed.
Thank you.
Just think of anything you like.
I'll try.
And whatever it is you like, that's what you're going to do.
Hi.
Those are my sisters.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome. Sit on the bed and I'll bring in another chair.
We just wanted to see how you were. Here, I'll just scoot behind you here.
I don't think it was an accident.
You know what? That joy.
What?
Don't you think it was probably that Joy woman?
I don't know. I don't know her that well.
I mean, she seemed to want to
Perform.
be in the circus real bad.
Did she ask you a lot of questions about how to hold the dynamite?
Uh-huh.
Those are the way understudies are, don't you know?
I know now.
Billy's gonna end up with Joy. How do you feel about that? You're gonna be redacted.
I need to see him. Can you get him to come visit me, please? If I can't have him, I may as well be redacted.
I'll try.
one mention on page A6. One mention on page A6. You know why? Because she wasn't killed. People don't want to read about something that's so dangerous somebody might lose their teeth. Losing your teeth sounds disgusting. People don't want to... death, that's romantic.
Okay, Billy.
Did you screw this up on purpose?
Billy, she's my sister, for God's sake. I mean,
God.
I know that
You're going soft.
I was gonna do it because you know that I never really liked her, but I
Look, we're performing again tonight. Joy is going to be doing the show. This time, I want it to work. All right?
all right.
When's the show going to start?
I don't know, a few minutes.
Are you taking this one out too?
Well, he asked me to, and
You do anything that man asks, won't you?
well, you know that if I can't be with him if I don't do this, you know?
Yeah, I just kind of dully I'd want to mention this. You know, I'm the wife. Me.
I know.
And everybody I'm related to seems to want to be with him. So Dolly, I just, here's a thought. Be with someone else. A thought.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I never imagined that I would get on stage and be in the circus so fast.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. It's dangerous, though. But you'll do fine.
Well, how do you know I'll do fine?
Well, just do what I said. Remember? I said you wait until I give you a turn and a spin, and then you spit out the dynamite in the air. All right? Don't do it before then.
Not before.
Not before. It's much more dramatic if you spit it out in the air.
Of course.
All right?
Yeah, how do I look?
You look great.
Do I look like a circus
You
performer?
look great.
Do I look like somebody who knows what she's doing?
You do.
Do I look like somebody who might be with you?
Oh, Joy. Do you trust me, Joy?
Oh, I trust you completely.
With all your life?
With all my life.
Oh, let's go perform. Let's go out there.
Okay,
The crowd
okay,
eat us.
okay.
Dolly? I guess they're going to start performing. Dolly, did you get that popcorn yet? I don't understand how you can eat when you know what's going to happen. Oh, thanks.
So,
You did it again?
no, I was gonna say that I think you might be right.
You're moving on?
Yeah, I think that,
Well, you got to get rid of Joy first.
oh, don't worry about that.
I just can't wait to see the act.
Neither can I.
I wish it would start.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Flying Dynamite.
I suppose you didn't show much mercy for this one at all, did you?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, God, I
Oh.
got some on
Oh,
me.
no.
Ladies
You know,
and
that's
gentlemen,
quite a show. I mean,
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Please stay in your seats.
wow, I've never seen anything that spectacular.
That was good.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best ones that
This
he's
is great
done.
popcorn.
Yeah, this is great.
Okay, I've asked you guys, my sister's here. Come on, limp on in. Here's what I'm thinking. We're as good as he is. We can do the act.
I can't, but I can teach you girls how to do it. I realize that that's what
You
I
could
love.
do the publicity.
Well, I love mentoring young performers. And my jaw feels better so you can understand me now.
Yeah, it's nice.
But I could teach you to do everything that I could do. And you sisters could have your own act. And you don't need a man. You could be the Flying Dynamite Sisters. And I will also do the publicity, Margot.
But we could redact him.
You know, I know that things with you and Dolly and I have never been good, but you know, maybe it's time. You know, I mean, not just publicity, but somehow include her into the act. Don't you think?
Well, that's right. I mean, we could still toss her about. And she doesn't have that much to lose.
No, that's true. She doesn't.
I can hear you.
I know, but
And
Stage whispers.
we know you're.
I'm in.
I know.
I'm in. I can be tossed about if it'll mean that we can be sisters again.
The swinging sisters.
Yes, the swinging
The
sisters.
swinging sisters. No more dynamite?
No more dynamite.
And no more Billy. I'm going to tell him personally.
What do you mean? What do you mean there aren't any more?
It seems that they've rebooked the Swingin' Sisters into all the places you were going to perform.
Oh my God. Well, at least we're still married.
No, Billy, I've redacted you.
Oh.
You are completely redacted. In fact, I had all my sisters redact you too.
All right, thanks everybody. That is our show. Thank you very much. Thanks to Spontaneous Combustion. Thank you to our O special, to Alone on Music, our lighting improviser Will. Thank you most of all to all of you for all your suggestions. If you like the show, you can sign up at our website, cityofif.com/improv, to hear when the next show is. And thanks to everyone here at the great Midpeninsula Media Center for all the great help. Thank you very much.